Welcome to the Environmental Protection Technology Information session. Features of the program are that it is very hands-on. All of the photos in this presentation are of our students in action. Some students come to the EPT program even after achieving a bachelor's degree because they want a more practical experience. We're happy to have small classes. We have an intake of 20 students each September, and the program is based on the Langley campus. In this photo, you can see some of our students water sampling from a creek. They're using a simple device of a pole and a clamp to get a grab sample. Cooperative education is an important part of the EPT program. There's a variety of career options after graduating in private businesses, various levels of government, and with not-for-profit organizations. The program is accredited and it's also transferable. In this photo, you'll see some students who are being introduced to wearing a self-contained breathing apparatus. This is part of a health and safety lab. Here's a snapshot of the program progression. On the left-hand side, you'll see the typical 2-year sequence, and on the right is a sample extended sequence. Now, being a 2-year small cohort program, the courses are very carefully scheduled and planned in order to fit into the 2-year sequence. Note that those co-op education work terms are built into the first summer and the second fall semester. If it is an academically demanding program, so if students want to extend it over 3 years, it takes some careful planning because you need to carefully consider the prerequisites for courses and when they are offered, because many courses are only offered once a year. So this is a sample sequence. Here's a snapshot of the first year curricular requirements. You'll see here that there are courses that you can take before starting the program. So courses that are not ENVI courses, like denoted right here, can be taken before the program. Primarily biology, CBSY, communications, and actually statistics as well that you'll see on the next page, and the second half of the first year biology as well, biology 1210. As you can see here also, there's Co-op 1101, which is a 1-credit preparatory course. So you take that in the very first semester, and then in that second semester, the spring semester, along with taking academic courses, you're also applying for co-op jobs. Now those are postings that are supplied to you by the co-op office, and then ideally securing that first work term in your first summer semester. Here's a snapshot of the second year, which starts off with a work term in fall and then continues on with 2 academic semesters. Here's a picture of a water sampling field lab. Students are sampling in a deep water body. They're learning to use samplers such as a Van Dorn sampler that takes a sample at a specific depth with a plunger or messenger sent down to close the sampler and capture the water inside. Cooperative education is an important piece of the EPT program. It's facilitated reflection of learning in the workplace and connection with coursework. So it's paid work experience in the field. It's a competitive process, so it's not necessarily a placement, but students are prepared and supported throughout the work search process. Co-op can be either 2 4-month work terms or 1 8-month work term. Ideally, these fall in the summer and fall semesters. It's learning in the workplace and making a good connection with the coursework, which really reinforces all of the learning involved. Never mind the fact that you make great connections in the industry as well. Here is a list of some of our recent co-op education employers. And in this picture, you can see students are measuring stream flow and depth. They're estimating the water flow in a creek using a velocity meter at different intervals, which involves using surveying tape, and they're also estimating or measuring the depth using a simple rod. There are a variety of careers available to EPT graduates. It includes indoor and outdoor work, again with government, private, not-for-profit organizations. There are different projects and responsibilities within a position, and the program is accredited. What this means is that upon graduation, you are eligible to be registered as applied science technologists. And many folks are finding that employers are favoring candidates with this capability. In this picture, a student is measuring either pH or dissolved oxygen from a freshly removed sample. Students in the program learn how to purge the well before getting a sample, how to get the sample, and how to preserve it. Here's a snapshot of a few recent employers of our graduates. Various municipal departments include environmental departments, solid waste, parks, landfill operations, water resources. There's a diverse mix of public and private employers, from large employers to small employers. Here's a snapshot of the entrance requirements for the program. These are easily found on the KPU website. This picture is a fun one. It's a simulated sampling scenario in their contaminated sites course. Students are wearing personal protective equipment, completely covered. As you can see, they're wearing protective overalls, boots, two pairs of rubber gloves, self-contained breathing apparatuses, hard hats. Everything is taped up, and they are safe for this mock scenario where they're identifying a unlabeled or unknown residue inside these unlabeled barrels. Entrance requirements to the program continued. Preference is given to applicants with work or volunteer experience in a relevant field, post-secondary education in a related discipline, and excellence in courses required for admission is also considered. Applicants are encouraged to submit a resume or a letter to show what life experience they bring. It's not all about marks. A Class 5 driver's license may help you succeed academically in this program, but is not required for admission. Many EPT employers require applicants to hold a Class 5 driver's license before considering them for employment, and this applies to both co-op and as well as after graduation. EPT students are advised to obtain a driver's license as soon as possible if they do not already have one. Here's a snapshot of the fees. Important to note is that there are over 11 scholarships that are specific to the Environmental Protection Technology program, including 4 scholarships for first-year students. There are opportunities for further studies after graduation. You can go to Royal Roads. There's transfer, you can transfer into BA programs at KPU, and a number of our graduates have also gone on to other institutions locally, such as BCIT, SFU, UBC. If you'd like more information, it's available on our website. There's also eco.ca, which might be of interest to you, and ASTTBC are the folks who we are accredited with. If you've got any questions at all about the program, please let me know. My name is Melissa Drury, and my email address is melissa.drury@kpu.ca. Thanks. Have a great day.